my own vested interests are with the kelp ecosystem. That's what I've spent the last part of my career working on. I've also worked in polar areas and I've worked on other marine habitats. My sense is that in California and most places in the world, kelp ecology is charismatic. It's pretty well funded by our standards. It's still not very well funded, but it's okay. But there's a lot of communities that are really important that have very little, almost zero funding, and what they just need is a few salaries and some more equipment for people to work at. And this community, this coastal community that needs some help from .eco, is the area that's deeper than kelp forests, right out sort of to the edge of the continental shelf and along the margin of the continental shelf. That area is not studied. It's sexy to go deep and to go to the bottom of the ocean and look at things there. So there are research programs there. There are research programs in kelp forests, and very few researchers working in the continental margins. This is an area in the ocean which is probably the most important part for our coastal productivity. This is where the nutrients come. This is where a lot of the fish larvae start out. These are really important habitats. They're virtually unstudied. We need ROVs, we need remote gear, we need acoustic gear, we need all sorts of equipment that actually exists, but we just don't have the money to buy it. And then finally, we have to have some salaries for people to take a chance and study a habitat that they don't understand. Right now in science, we focus on the habitats that we understand. We can ask questions that are really sophisticated and sound really cool, but we're just basically filling in small details. People are avoiding the risky research, which is the places where we don't understand enough to ask such well-focused questions. And we have to find a group of scientists that are risk takers, that are willing to go out and study these difficult systems, and they have to be able to have a job. And I hope that maybe we can get some of this sort of support from .eco as well.